Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. Today we are going to cover environmental ecology in this series of previous year questions discussion of UPSC Prelims examination. Now let us understand the topics that we are going to cover for the day. We are going to understand about National Park, then we will learn about Tiger Reserve, then we will understand about Wildlife Protection Act of 1972, then we will look into carbon emission, and then we will understand about National Policy on Biofuels 2018. Okay, so these topics come under this particular subheading of the syllabus that says general issues on environmental ecology, biodiversity and climate change that do not require subject matter specialization. Okay, now let us take the first question. It says, with reference to India's desert national park, which of the following statements are correct? Okay, so they are asking about correct statement with reference to desert national park. Where is desert national park located? Desert national park is located in the state of Rajasthan. Okay, so now let us read these statements one by one. It says it is spread over 2 districts. Yes, this statement is right, because like it is spread over 2 districts which are Jaisalmer and Barmer. Okay, statement 2 says there is no human habitation inside the park. Okay, this statement is incorrect because this is a very extreme statement. Generally we find some population inside a national park, if you don't know, but like some some population is found in national parks, and in this particular national park we find around 4 to 5 persons per square kilometer. So statement 2 is incorrect. If it is incorrect, so we can eliminate some options. We can eliminate option A, we can eliminate option B, and we can eliminate option D. So correct answer for this question is option C. Now let us read the third statement, which says it is one of the natural habitats of Great Indian Bustard. You might be knowing in the year of 2020, the Great Indian Bustard was in news widely because like it was made a mascot for the Bonn Convention. Okay, that was held in India. Okay, so that's why correct answer for this question is option C. But apart from this, we are going to see some more information related to this question. Okay, so if we talk about Desert National Park, it is located in the state of Rajasthan, in that expands in 2 districts. One of the district is Jaisalmer and other district is Barmer district. In the Jaisalmer district, it occupies an area of around 3,162 square kilometers. In the Barmer district, it occupies 1,262 square kilometers. Then Great Indian Bustard is found in the Desert National Park, and it is locally known as Godawan in the state of Rajasthan. Okay, so you might be knowing that like Desert National Park is located inside the Thar Desert, and Thar Desert is the most thickly populated desert in the world. Okay, and human population within the Desert National Park is very low. Around 4 to 5 persons per square kilometer is found. Okay, then inside the Desert National Park we have a 73 villages and settlements within this particular park. Okay, so correct answer is already discussed. It is answer C. This question reflected in the year 2020 prelims examination. Okay, so this is the location of Desert National Park in the state of Rajasthan. And if we talk about geographical expanse of this particular Desert National Park, so this Desert National Park expands up to the Aravalli Hills in the eastern direction. Okay, so the eastern border is formed by the Aravalli Hills, and the western border is formed by the fertile plains of the Indus River. Okay, this particular national park expands up to the riparian sub-Himalayan plains in the northern region, and it expands up to the Great Run of Kutch in the southern region. So this is all about this particular question. I hope like this question might have given you some more information about the issues that have been asked. Now let us take another question. This question says, among the following tiger reserves, which one has the largest area under critical tiger habitat? Okay, so what do we mean by critical tiger habitat? These are known as core areas of a tiger reserve. Okay, these are known as core areas of a tiger reserve. So let us see the definition and then we will solve the question, although the answer is option C. Okay, so critical tiger habitat is defined under the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972. Okay, so critical tiger habitats are notified by the state government in consultation with experts committee constituted for that purpose. Okay, and if we talk about these tiger reserves, okay, the Corbett Tiger Reserve is located in the state of Uttarakhand. You can see this is the location. Okay, this is the location of Corbett National Park or Tiger Reserve, and the critical tiger habitat or core area of this particular tiger reserve is around 821.99 square kilometers. If we talk about the Ranthambore Tiger Reserve or National Park, it is located in the state of Rajasthan. So this is the location of Ranthambore National Park or Tiger Reserve. Okay, its core area is of 1113.364 square kilometers. Okay, and if we talk about this Nagarjun Sagar Sri Silam, okay, Tiger Reserve, it is located in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So this is the location of Nagarjun Sagar Sri Silam Tiger Reserve. Okay, so it has a core area of 2595.72 square kilometers. And if we talk about Sundarbans Tiger Reserve or National Park, it is located in the state of West Bengal, and so it has a core area of 1699.62 square kilometers. So if we compare the core areas of all these tiger reserves, we find that Nagarjun Sagar Sri Silam has the highest or the largest core area in a tiger reserve. So correct answer for this question is option C. This question also reflected in prelims examination of 2020. So now take the next question. Okay, this question is, if a particular plant species is placed under Schedule 6 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, what is the implication? Okay, so the implication is a license is required to cultivate that plant. Okay, so correct answer is option A. Let us understand what is Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 and how many schedules does it have, and what are information related to those schedules. Okay, so the Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 was enacted for the purpose of protection of plant and animal species. Okay, so this particular Wildlife Protection Act of 1972 enables the protection of wild animals, plants and birds. Okay, it has 6 schedules. Okay, then under the 6th schedule, okay, it has total 1 to 6, total 6 schedules. Okay, under this particular 6th schedule, so it has section 17C that says no person shall cultivate a specified plant except under and in accordance with a license granted by the chief wildlife warden or any other officer authorized by the state government. Okay, so a license is required, okay, from the chief wildlife warden for cultivating a plant species that is protected under Schedule 6 of the Wildlife Protection Act. Okay, so correct answer for this question is option A. Okay, so now let us take the next question. Okay, this question says, which one of the following statements best describes the term social cost of carbon? It is a measure in monetary value of the. Okay, so correct answer for this question is again option A, long-term damage done by a ton of CO2 emission in a given year. Okay, so let us understand what do we mean by social cost of carbon. Okay, so let us understand. So social cost of carbon is an estimate in dollars of the economic damages that would result from the emitting one additional ton of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. Okay, so when we are damaging the environment by emitting greenhouse gases like CO2, okay, so what is the economic cost associated with that particular damage? So that economic cost is measured using a term which is known as social cost of carbon. Okay, so social cost of carbon puts the effects of climate change into economic terms to help policymakers and other decision makers understand the economic impacts of decision that would increase or decrease the emissions. Okay, so this particular social cost of carbon is a very good term, and like there are associated and similar terms. You should focus on those terms. They may reflect any time in prelims examination. Okay, so if we talk about India's social cost of carbon, it is around $86 per ton emission of CO2. For the United States of America, it is $48 per ton of emission of CO2. Okay, for Saudi Arabia, it is $47. Okay, so correct answer is option A. This question also reflected in prelims examination of 2020. Okay, now let us take the next question. This question says, according to India's national policy on biofuels, which of the following can be used as raw materials for the production of biofuels? Okay, cassava, damaged wheat grains, groundnut seeds, okay, horse gram, rotten potatoes, sugar beet. Okay, these are the statements that they have given. The thing is, so this national policy on biofuels of, 2018, okay, 2018 of this national policy on biofuels. This national policy on biofuels actually, leverages, like it gives an additional, like leverage to people to use raw materials for biofuel. Okay, so it has included those food grains as well, those food grains that are not good for, that are not fit for human consumption. Okay, so what are not fit for human consumption? Like rotten potato is not fit for human consumption, and at the same time damaged wheat grains are not fit for human consumption. Okay, and apart from this, like it also includes some product of the sugar, okay, and its starch. And what are those products that are included? We are going to understand that thing. Okay, so groundnut seeds are, can be used by human being for for various purposes, and horse gram as well. Okay, so these two should not be there in the answer. And if we eliminate 3 and 4, we can eliminate, this option, we can eliminate this option, we can eliminate this option. So correct answer for this question should be option A. Okay, option A means cassava, sugar beet, rotten potatoes, and damaged wheat grains. Okay, so now let us understand what is National Policy on Biofuels 2018. The National Policy on Biofuels expands the scope of raw materials for production of ethanol from damaged food grains like sugarcane juice. Okay, sugarcane juice, sugar containing materials like sugar beet. Okay, sugar beet is there in the answer. Okay, apart from this, sweet sorghum, starch containing material like corn, cassava is there. Okay, then damaged food grains like broken rice. Okay, so damaged wheat grains, broken rice, and rotten potatoes. Okay, rotten potatoes is also there. So correct answer for this question is option A. Okay, so that's all that I had to discuss with you for the day. Thank you so much everyone for attending the session. I hope you have a great day ahead. Bye bye, take care.